Well, I've been doing some kind of experiment, even the last video was a bit of an experiment. And I was going to go do something today, but the wind came up, so I thought, well, I'll wait, and this will be an experiment. Now, after the Great Purge, where they were going nuts and shutting down gun channels and stuff, and demonetizing gun videos, I went back and looked, and yeah, there's some of my shooting videos that got demonetized, but it's really random, kind of. You know, it's really bizarre. Certain ones, they demonetized it, and the same gun on a different day was perfectly acceptable. So I don't know. It's hard to judge because I never really monetized a lot of my shooting videos anyway, because I knew it just kind of a waste of time. But that's tough on the gun channels. You know, I don't really consider myself a gun channel, though I have guns, they're just part of my life. But it kind of got me thinking, like I say, I was going to go out and do some shooting today. I need to sight in a rifle. But I thought I'd wait a little bit because, you know, I'm trying to comprehend what they're doing, but I don't think they really even know what they're doing, so it gets pretty bizarre at times. But my takeaway now, and what I did like with this last video and the one before that too, you know, what I've had a problem with, like I said, if I put up a video, monetize it, and I don't go back looking at these things, I have no idea what goes on. Well, a lot of them, they end up, after they've been up for a little while, well, then they get flagged by somebody just being a jerk, because there are a lot of jerks out there. If you've been on YouTube for any length of time, you make, I shouldn't say enemies, but you make people that just want to be a jerk to you, you know, and they'll use any chance that they get, and YouTube gives them that chance. You know, if you block somebody, you're going to get, for every video you put up, there's going to be a dislike from them. You know, you see that all the time. It's unavoidable. And it really doesn't mean anything. It's just that you know that there's somebody that you pissed off. Which is fine, because you can't, you're always going to make somebody mad, no matter what you say or do. You're always going to make somebody mad. It's rare that you don't get at least one dislike on a video. It just happens. You know, it's a personality. It has nothing to do with videos. It's strictly a personal grudge that somebody has. You know, no big deal. Like I say, you live with that. But when they flag a video, well, that gets to be a problem, because then it gets demonetized and kind of held in limbo until they review it. Well, if you don't even realize it, you know, I don't go back and look at that stuff. I don't pay any attention to it. But it's a lot to do with YouTube that I don't pay any attention to. Though all this crap going on now has made me kind of look into it a little bit more. And one of the things I found that you can do, you know, you can upload a video, leave it unlisted, monetize it, and then they will review the video. Well, I don't know if it's they or it's the bot thing doing the reviewing beforehand, and then you can make it public. So I've done that. Now I keep an eye on them videos to see if they get flagged and demonetized, you know, just to see if that works. But one of the things in all this rubbish, in searching around here, I found that the guy that's kind of in charge of this crap made a statement that, you know, to do that, to put your videos up unlisted, let them review them first, and then make them public. But in order to get somebody, a real human, to review them, you have to have a minimum of 10,000 subscribers, which is, again, another kick on the little guy. You know, I mean, they tend to do that. Well, I noticed, like I say, I don't pay a lot of attention to this stuff, but I noticed that I'm like 50 some away from 10,000. So I thought, okay, I'll see what happens. I'll wait a little bit and put up a video with the M1A after it gets to be those 10,000. Now this isn't the evil black AR, but it does have the high capacity clipazine. So we'll see. You know, I'll do a video and then I'll let them, because in theory, if you have the 10,000 subscribers, that a human will review this. Well, you know, this is no guarantee because the people that they drug in to do this reviewing have been up to mischief. You know, they are letting the inmates run the asylum, and this isn't working out well. So you either got, you know, the theory is, oh, you know, they'll catch on. Well, it was the same with that bot. Oh, that bot will catch on. Well, no, it doesn't. It just isn't working out. But we'll see. You know, when I got the 10,000 subscribers, okay, then we'll see what happens. But it shouldn't be that iffy. Nice bird collection again. Well, I got horses are full of birds too. You know, it's a hell of a deal. But my channel normally grows like 250 a month. I don't use tags. I have never done this. Oh, please subscribe, please like, you know, all this stuff that people do. I've never said that. I just let it grow naturally. I don't use tags because I don't want people running across my channel just on a random search kind of deal. Because that's where you get a lot of the riffraff in there. So I have never used tags, which screws up the bots too, because the bots are looking for tags. You don't have tags, they have no idea what you got. But if I can get a human to look at it, and if it isn't one of their new humans, that's a funny. I'm curious to see how this shakes out too, because now the guy that was in charge of hiring all these bozos, he got fired because he wasn't. They didn't like it. He had complained about their hiring policy because they told him he couldn't hire any more white males or Asians. It had to be women or black. I think preferably black women. Or people of indeterminate gender, I imagine. So he's got a big lawsuit against them. So they're fighting on that, and I'm curious to see how that works out. It's a hell of a mess. You know, but that whole shutting people's channels down and then turning them back on, and it's a shaky operation they got going there. But like I say, I'm going to experiment. I'm in the middle of working on some other videos that I have to put together that take a little editing, which takes a little time for me because I don't have the power. I have to go someplace and plug the computer in and let it hammer away for 8 or 9 hours in order to edit this stuff together. You know, that's the thing I noticed. I don't do a lot, like I don't edit a lot. Some things it works out better to do it that way, but like I say, for me it takes a lot of time. But I swear to God, I see a lot of videos where even a normal conversation, they're telling you something, it'll have like 10 breaks in it where they edit it, constant editing. Well, no wonder it takes them so long, you know, or it's so hard, or they complain about how difficult it is to make videos. They can't ramble. They ramble for like 2 hours, edit it into a 15-minute video that is somewhat coherent. I mean, that's just the way they seem to do it. You tape everything and then create a video in the editing. Well, I don't do that. I edit sometimes it's necessary to put things together, but otherwise I just tend to ramble like this. But anyway, I don't want to drag this out, but I'll stick this video up just I wanted to explain that, like I say, I'm experimenting. My whole idea, I really want to kind of get this straightened away, like around the middle of the month, because by then it'll be 7 years, and I figure, okay, if I can't make this somewhat work without driving myself crazy, trying to figure out what they're going to do next, in 7 years, I think, because like I say, you make a little money from it, but it isn't worth the time that you spend on it. So I don't know. But for now, this has got me curious. So I'm going to poke them a little bit and see what happens. And then when I do get up to the 10,000, I'm going to go back and kind of appeal some of those other ones that got demonetized because, like I say, there was no rhyme or reason to it. You know, some of them was just crazy. But I noticed that before. A lot of times I'll put up a video and then the bots will monetize it, then somebody will flag it. It'll be demonetized. Well then, like 2 days later, they'll get around to reviewing it. Oh, they'll monetize it again. Well, those 2 days, that's the end of the deal. You know, it doesn't work. You can't make any money on a video. You know, it's that first couple days that matter. But in theory, if I'm understanding this right, but you know, it's very hard to understand what they're getting at, and then they change all the time. But if you have the 10,000 subscribers, you kind of go to the front of the line. You know, again, you know, kicking the ass for the little guy, but the little guys are screwed no matter how you look at it. Which it's really a shame. It's really stupid. You know, because you're going to end up with, which is kind of what they got now, is, you know, if you ever look at what is trending, it's just crap. It's just bullshit. There's nothing there for me to watch at all. Nothing of any interest, unless there's some random news thing that came in there, and even then it's going to be from some outfit I don't trust, you know. So I don't, the trending is just a waste of time for me. And like when I first turn on my phone, you know, go to YouTube, it goes to the home thing. Well, there they're showing me videos that I've already seen from like 4 years ago, or recommending videos to me that I made. Well, you know, I kind of know them. You know, it doesn't make any sense. And that's their algorithm. I tell you, it just doesn't work. Yeah, someday I'm going to have to pull some birds. Yeah, she's a good dog. But I'm still kind of iffy about this. But like I say, I've got, well, like, there's 2 videos I'm working on that I have to edit that are going to be longer term things, but I'll get to them. And they won't be a problem as far as monetizing. I could see no problem. You know, I'll still get dislikes, and I easily could get flagged by these people who just like to do that. But the true test will be take that M1A out. Then we'll see what's shaking. You know, worst case scenario, what the hell are they going to do? Kick me off? You know, well, it's no big deal to me. You know, and this is, I'm on the verge of that anyway, so they really can't hurt me any. The only reason I'm really hanging on, like I said, I want to get to the 7-year time, which will be in the middle of next month, or of this month. I think I probably should look again. And also, they still, you know, after they're screwing around, you know, I make, well, I used to make like 100, between 100 and 200, but then when they started cutting all these gun videos or that apocalypse thing, then it dropped down to make like 70 a month. Pretty regularly, regardless of whether I upload or not. There's enough new people running into my old videos or rewatching old videos. So, like I said, they demonetized a lot of the old gun ones. But now I make like 70. Well, I have to wait till the middle of this month now so that I can do a clean sweep and get the last of the money that they owe me. You know, because I don't want to leave them profitable. But it's just a nuisance. I really don't, this is not a business to me. I don't want to have to put this much effort into it. The only thing now, this has got me a little curious, so I'm putting a little bit of effort into it. But I'm not going to keep on putting a lot of effort into this. If they can't make it work, I'm out of there. I don't enjoy trying to puzzle what the hell they're thinking next.